Picture this. You're parked outside a store in your diesel car. The engine is running. You're waiting on someone. 5 minutes go by. Then 10. You tell yourself, it's better to keep it running than turn it off and on again. That sounds smart, but it's actually hurting your car. Here's the truth most diesel owners don't know. Letting a modern diesel engine idle does more damage than driving it down the highway. Every minute it sits there running, it burns fuel for no reason, clogs expensive parts, and slowly wears the engine out. And the worst part, most people idle because they believe old advice that no longer applies. They think restarting wastes fuel. They think idling is gentle. They think they're protecting their engine. They're not. They're doing the opposite. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact moment when turning your diesel off and back on saves more fuel than leaving it running. And the number is way shorter than most people expect. But first, we need to kill the biggest diesel myth once and for all. The biggest myth about diesel engines. Many drivers believe restarting a diesel engine uses more fuel than letting it idle. That idea came from very old engines. We're talking decades ago. If your diesel was built in the last 20 years, that advice is outdated. Modern diesel engines are extremely precise. When you restart them, they use a tiny, carefully measured amount of fuel. The entire restart process burns about the same fuel as 10 seconds of idling. That's it. So if you're going to be stopped longer than 10 seconds, shutting the engine off actually saves fuel. Not 5 minutes, not 1 minute, 10 seconds. Now think about how often people sit parked with the engine running. Outside schools, at drive-thrus, in parking lots, on phone calls, during lunch breaks, at idle. A diesel engine burns roughly half to 3/4 of a liter per hour. It doesn't sound like much until it adds up. Idle for just 30 minutes a day, and over a year you've burned more than 100 liters of fuel without moving an inch. That's hundreds of dollars wasted every year for nothing. But wasted fuel is actually the smallest problem. The real damage happens to the parts that cost the most to fix. Most diesel drivers think the engine is just resting when it's idling. In reality, some of the most expensive damage happens during those quiet minutes. Why idling is terrible for the DPF. Modern diesel cars use a part called a diesel particulate filter, or DPF. Its job is to trap soot before it leaves the exhaust. Over time, that soot must burn off so the filter stays clean. That cleaning process only works when the exhaust gets hot enough. And here's the problem. At idle, your exhaust is too cold. When your car is sitting still, the engine runs at low speed with almost no load. Fuel doesn't burn fully, which creates more soot than normal driving. At the same time, the exhaust never reaches the temperature needed to clean the filter. So two bad things happen at once. More soot is being made, none of it is being burned away. That soot slowly fills the DPF like a vacuum bag that's never emptied. Drivers who idle often, school pickups, short city trips, waiting in parking lots, are the ones who see warning lights first. Then comes reduced power, forced clean cycles, and finally repair bills. Cleaning a clogged DPF can cost hundreds of dollars. Replacing one can cost thousands. This isn't bad luck. It's cause and effect. Oil damage starts while you're sitting still. Idling doesn't just hurt the exhaust system. It also attacks your engine oil. When a diesel engine idles, fuel doesn't burn cleanly. Some of that unburned fuel slips past the piston rings and mixes with the oil. This thins the oil and weakens its ability to protect metal parts. At the same time, soot and moisture build up inside the oil. The oil turns dark faster and loses its strength. Instead of protecting the engine, it slowly becomes part of the problem. Engines that idle a lot often need oil changes much sooner than the factory schedule. Ignore that, and internal wear speeds up quietly. So while the engine sounds calm and steady, damage is building inside, and we're not done yet. One of the most expensive parts on your diesel suffers badly from long idle time. Let's talk about one of the most expensive parts on a diesel engine. This, the turbocharger. Many drivers believe letting the engine idle is good for the turbo. That belief causes a lot of failures. Why long idling hurts the turbo? A turbo needs strong oil flow to stay healthy. The oil cools it and keeps the bearings protected. At idle, oil pressure is at its lowest. That means less oil reaches the turbo. Cooling is weaker, bearings don't stay in their ideal condition. When the engine idles for long periods, heat stays trapped around the turbo, but oil flow is too weak to carry that heat away. This can leave behind baked oil residue inside the turbo, which slowly damages the bearings. Here's the irony. Many people idle their car after highway driving, thinking they are helping the turbo cool down. In reality, idling for 10 or 15 minutes does more harm than good. The better method is simple. Let the engine run for 60 to 90 seconds. Then shut it off. That short period allows oil to circulate properly without starving the turbo. Carbon buildup starts at idle. Now let's move to another quiet killer, carbon buildup. Diesel engines use systems that send some exhaust gas back into the engine to reduce emissions. When the engine is hot and under load, this works fine. At idle, it doesn't. Low temperatures and slow airflow create the perfect environment for sticky carbon deposits. Over time, these deposits build up inside the intake system, the exhaust gas valve, air passages. As carbon builds, airflow drops. The engine has to work harder. Power falls, fuel use goes up, and rough running becomes common. Cars that idle a lot often suffer from these problems far earlier than cars that are driven normally. It's common to see heavy buildup at much lower mileage when idling is frequent. This is why some diesels feel tired and weak long before they should. But there is good news. Avoiding this damage is actually very simple. By now, one thing should be clear. Letting a diesel engine idle is not harmless. It wastes fuel, clogs systems, and shortens the life of expensive parts. So what should you actually do? When you should turn the engine off, shut the engine down if you know you'll be stopped for more than 30 to 60 seconds in situations like waiting for someone outside a store or building, sitting in a drive-through line that isn't moving, parked while checking your phone or eating, school pickup or drop-off zones, long railroad crossings or long red lights. If you're parked and not about to move, the engine should be off. When it's okay to keep it running, there are a few times when idling makes sense. Heavy traffic, where you move every 15 to 20 seconds, short traffic lights that change quickly, extreme heat or cold, when passengers need climate control, right after highway driving, for 60 to 90 seconds only, to let the turbo cool. After that short cool down, turn it off. What about starter and battery wear? This is another old fear that no longer fits modern cars. Today's diesel starters are built for thousands and thousands of starts. Even restarting your car 10 times a day is well within what the system is designed to handle. The battery is just as strong. The alternator recharges it quickly once you're driving again. If a battery struggles with a few extra starts, it was already near failure anyway. Now compare the costs. A starter replacement, a few $100s, damage from years of idling, fuel waste, clogged DPF, oil breakdown, turbo wear. The choice is obvious. The real bottom line, idling does not protect your diesel engine. It does not save fuel. It does not reduce wear. It quietly does the opposite. Modern diesel engines are designed to be driven, not left running in place. The old rules from decades ago no longer apply. So remember this one simple rule. If you're not moving and won't be moving soon, shut it off. Your engine, your wallet, and the air around you will all be better for it.